Hello everybody, MD Polo here. Thank you for joining me. Today we take a look at a very special and unique pistol, and one that frankly I never thought I would get to see in person, period. In this big travel case, when we open it, you see the ZZ75 TS Czechmate Parrot. It is just absolutely amazing that I have found one, and not only that, but that I found one locally. I am told that only 10 of these are made every year, and of that, only 5 of them make it to the US. So the fact that I've got one here, it is just beyond me. Now, I'm not filming in my normal location. You may hear some background noise, so I apologize for that, but there's a reason for it. I'm going to compare this to a couple of other pistols, and I needed to borrow one of them in order to bring you this review. Now, this is only a tabletop, and I haven't gotten to shoot it. It's just came out of the box, and I wanted to put this together. There is so much information, so much that comes with this, that I'm going to try to do it justice, and if not, I'll try to do better on a follow-up video. So, taking a quick look at it, you've got, of course, the pistol that comes with a Seymour red dot. It comes with a aluminum mounting plate that we'll take a look at. Everything we'll take a look at it closer. Charging handle, aluminum grips, matching as far as the material, aluminum magwell. It's got an awesome trigger. It's got 3 mags. 2 of them are 20 rounders and 1 of them is a 26 rounder. We'll take a look at all this. It comes with a little lubricating oil. It comes, you can either get it as a set or as a non-set. And the difference being that the non-set only comes with 1 barrel and not with a 4-ported compensator. It comes with a 1 barrel and you can get a fixed front sight on it, or you can get the set that comes with a second threaded barrel. The second barrel is threaded and it comes with a 4-ported comp. So what a setup, right? That you can put a second barrel threaded with a 4-ported comp on a fully custom competition pistol with a Seymour red dot, charging handles, and the whole thing is just absolutely amazing. You can get it as a non-set, and that is roughly around $400 less. But if you get the non-set, then you have to, and you would like to get the second barrel with a comp on it, you have to send your slide into CZ to have the barrel and the comp hand fitted to your pistol. So having said all this, let me take it out of the case, put the case away, and come back with you. Okay, we're back. So diving into some of the specs of the ZZ75 TS for tactical sport Czechmate Parrot. And I think it's a little self-evident as to why it's called the Parrot. You can see all the different colors on it. I think it's a pretty awesome looking pistol. Gosh, only 5 imported to the US. So this one, we've installed all the bells and whistles so far, but of course it hasn't been shot yet. It just came out of the box. And also it doesn't have, we haven't installed the threaded barrel with a comp on it. So it's sitting as it comes out of the box with a sight, with a blacked out front sight. And we'll take a little bit of a look at the specs as I let you walk around the pistol. It is, of course, 9mm. The barrel length is 5.4 inches. It comes with a 320 round aluminum mags and 126 round mag. So again, a pistol made 100% for competition. It is custom built. Everything is hand fitted for the pistol. Each pistol is custom fitted. It comes with a Seymour red dot on top, which you can choose to run it or not. If you choose to run it and have a charging handle, you're going to lose the rear sight, as you can see here, because the charging handle it gets locked into the dovetail of the rear sight. However, if you choose not to run the charging handle, you can leave the rear sight on and as well have the Seymour red dot attached to it. It will come with this aluminum mounting plate with a nice bright, I don't know what color, what hue of blue you would call it, but it is very nice. The slide, it fits very nice underneath it, low profile, typical CC slide. And the frame, as you can see here, it comes pre-drilled to accept the optics mount, and it goes right onto the frame. So that is to give you more stability and to make sure that you get a better sight picture on your red dot. And also it comes pre-milled for the gas pedal, this accelerator thumb hold right here, the accelerator pedal, which is very nice. So let me talk a little bit about price on this, because anything that is this rare and hard to find, of course, is going to come with a hefty price tag. As you see it here, you can buy it in two different types of configurations. Either you can buy it as a set or you can buy it as a non-set. The difference being whether you get it with one barrel or you get it with two barrels. If you get it with one barrel, it's going to look exactly like you see it sitting here. If you get it with two barrels, then in the beginning, in the intro, I showed you what the second barrel looks like that is threaded and with a 4-ported comp. And that's going to run you another $400. So as it sits here, it's going to be about $3,400 for the non-set and about $4,000 for the set, including the two barrels. The one thing that I didn't get with this is it's supposed to have a shooting the target of how it was shot at the factory with a date of manufacture. And I've got everything else. I've got the manual, I've got the lock, I've got the warranty card, I got the instruction manual for the Seymour dot, but I didn't, and the little cleaning brush that I didn't put back in the case, but it did not come with a target, the sample target, so I cannot tell you when it was produced. This is a pistol that is based on a modified version of the CC75 Tactical Sport frame. The Czechmate also comes, get ready for this, because this is why I came in today. It also comes in an all black model. And here it is. This is not mine. So thank you very much for letting me use this at Shoot Point Blank in Carmel, Indiana. So this is also the Czechmate, as you can see here. There we go. So that is the Czechmate there, Tactical Sport. But this is all in black. You also get it with the gas pedal. And here you can see the sights that have been removed from the Parrot, but it's a blacked out sight, tall sight that will co-witness with the red dot, but it is serrated, and you get, in place of where the comp would be here, you get the sight holder and with a blacked out front. So for a $3,000 competition gun, you don't even get a fiber optic front. Sorry, the focus is going to the Parrot. Let's see if I can do it on this side. A little bit better there. So I wish it had some better sights on it if you choose to run it like this and not to run it with the red dot. Also, as you can see here, it is a tall sight, it is serrated, but it's not adjustable. So you get a $3,500 gun, hand-built custom gun for competition, but you cannot adjust the rear sight. So as in the Parrot, the Czechmate Black, the frame is milled to accept the gas pedal. The trigger is the same, you don't get the red trigger as on the Parrot. So I wanted to show you those differences, but here you go, two Czechmates on the table. Why is this so much more expensive? Well, not only it's got some more bells and whistles, but it's also much more rare than the black one. You'll see more black ones than you'll see the Parrot. So this pistol, the Parrot, let me put this away. The Parrot comes with everything, as you saw on the case. It's a big case. It comes with everything that you might need to run it in IPSC open or limited divisions in 9mm. For the open, it comes equipped with a compensator and with a Seymour sight that you see here. One thing that you will not find on YouTube is a lot of videos on this pistol. At least from the light research that I did on it, I didn't see many of them out there. Another plus about this pistol for competition shooting is that everything is hand-fitted. So you get the slide was fit to this particular frame. Then the barrel inside was fit for this particular slide, yes. And then the comp is hand fitted to that specific barrel. And that's why I mentioned earlier that if you get the non-set and then you want to spend the money and buy the extra barrel and the comp, then you got to send your slide into CZ so they can hand fit it. They can hand fit the new barrel to the comp and to your slide. So the Seymour sight here that you see, it's not on, I haven't installed the battery on yet, but you would turn it out from here and you go from left to right as far as brightness. So you see here off, you just rotate this clockwise and you get a brighter dot, and of course counterclockwise you would get a lighter dot. So just letting you take a look at it. That is a red anodized trigger, and we'll take a look at it a little bit later. So the focus sketch up, and let me give you some of the specs on the gun. The capacity, as I said earlier, it comes with 3 20-round mags. It is a double stack, and you also get a big stick that is 26 rounds. And by the way, I think I said it before, but all the guns you're going to see in this video have been safety checked twice. So no problems there. It is a single action only, breaking at 1.5 pounds on this fantastic trigger. The sights are fixed, all blacked as we just saw, and in the Parrot you get the Seymour red dot that mounts with this aluminum plate to the frame of the pistol. The barrel inside of the slide is a 5.4 inch cold hammer forged and threaded barrel. You can either have it threaded or non-threaded, or you can have it as a set. The weight of it comes in at 3 pounds, the length at 10.47 inches, and that's going to take you from here to the end of the grip. So you got 10.47 inches there. The height of it, without counting, oops, it's got the gas pedal on the other side. So the height of it, not counting the red dot or the mount, it's coming in at 5.51 inches, and the width of it is 2.44 inches. As you can see also, the colors on both sides of the grips are different, thus called the Parrot. The left grip panel is a little bit more yellow goldish, and the right one is a little bit more orange, like the Tactical Sport Orange. The mag well at the bottom, it's also polished aluminum, and it is a bright Parrot green. Moving down to the slide, of course the whole gun is milled out of stainless, and looking at the charging handle here, let's see if the light will cooperate, give you a little bit closer look there. You see it is installed in the dovetail where the rear side used to be. You can mount it on the right hand side like it is here, or you can mount it on the left side. The only issue is if you bring it to the left side, the way it's going to stick out, you see how it sticks out over here. If you put it on the left side, now it's going to interfere with your controls, and it will do so. So that's why we mounted it on the right side of the pistol, of the frame. Looking closer at the optics mount, it's got nice clearance to the slide, so you're going to get no interference there. As I mentioned earlier, the frame itself has been milled to accept the 3 screws to mount the frame, the optics mount onto the frame, and at the same time the gas pedal. See if I can give you a better look at the gas pedal. You see it's got some nice texture there. There we go. It's giving you very nice texture, and I just love the way that it feels right here. Great for recoil control. We already talked about the 4-port compensator that comes with the set, and from the reviews that I was able to find, people just say what a difference that makes in shooting the pistol, and how it is such a soft shooter and just comes right back to you. Letting you take a look at the front of the pistol, right there. Now, in the case, you're going to find a lot of different baggies with a lot of different things. It kind of reminds you with a high-end Canic or Janik, however you want to say it. It's just so much in the bag. But you're going to get the extra pins that you need, to replace I'm sorry, I'm blanking out a little bit, but the pins that allow the slide either to lock open or not lock open, you have 4 extra of those in case you need to change your mind or in case they fail on you. So you have choices there. You also get a bag of Allen keys that will allow you to adjust a lot of things that you need to adjust here. So you're not going to have to look for anything that you say, oh my gosh, I don't have it. So the Allen keys are for the mounting of the optic, the magwell, the charging handle. And one thing that you need to keep an eye on very, very carefully is in one of the baggies, and I'm sorry I can't show it to you because I now put the case in a place that I can't get to without tripping all over the lights and the tripod. But when you go to disassemble the pistol, which I'm not going to do right now, when you take the slide off, you're going to have to push forward on the barrel a little bit with the guide rod still in it. And similar to a 1911, they give you a little tiny, it looks like a brass Allen key. And what you need to do is push the barrel and the recoil spring, gosh, I'm blanking today, the guide rod. You need to push it forward a little bit, and that's going to show you a little hole, where you're going to put that little Allen wrench, and that allows you, it captures the recoil spring, and that allows you to bring out the barrel and recoil assembly together, and now you can finish disassembling the pistol. Gosh, did I fumble that one? I'm sorry about that. So inside of the slide, you get a 5.4 inch cold hammer forged barrel, as we said before. And you also, if you get the set, you get the second barrel okay, there's also 5.4 inches. Started to stumble over myself here. Need to slow down a bit. The extractor is very nice. It's not what you would call a heavy duty extractor, but from the reviews that I saw, the research that I did, it does its job very well. And in the case as well, together with a bag of goodies, CZ gives you a spare extractor for the Parrot. So you got all this in your case. Mentioned a little bit about the guide rod inside, just checking my notes to make sure that I'm not missing anything. But when you're looking at the guide rod inside, you can see there that it is a full length and it is a metal sight. You can also see that the barrel has not been polished. So that's another thing. For $4,000, you are not getting a polished barrel. Let you take a look at it there since its slide is pulled back. There you go. Bring this back. So, put this down. When you're looking at the frame, it is a steel frame that has been milled to accept the gas pedal, as we've mentioned earlier, and the red dot mount. It does have a competition hammer, so that looks pretty cool. Take a look at it there. One difference that you're going to find between the Parrot and the Czechmate in general versus a TSO or some of the other competition pistols from CZ is that the Beaver Tail has been redesigned. Show it to you here. The Beaver Tail has been redesigned for a more higher and a more comfortable grip. Also, it's got a higher undercut behind the trigger guard, so it's going to give you a very high grip. You can really get high and under that slide, and it is a very, very comfortable gun. It just melts in your hand. Just love this thing. Now, one disappointment that I have, they do give you a mag well, and it's pretty, aluminum, brushed aluminum mag well. And I am not sure if the light's going to help me do this. But can you see here how the end of the frame, the butt of the pistol here, and the mag well are not perfectly aligned? There's a lip there. So I don't know yet, and I'm not a competition guy. I'm not sure if that's going to be an issue, you know, getting where you're going to get hung up or you're going to be banging mags. But there's definitely a lip there that you can feel. And again, for a $4,000 gun, I'm surprised everything is they hand fit everything to this pistol. I'm surprised that that wasn't something that they paid a little bit more attention to. It's got a very large mag ejector button right here. Let me see which angle catches it better. So maybe there. So it's there you go. It's a large button and it's textured. It's got a nice texture to it. So I can reach it easily with no problem whatsoever. And the mags just fly out of there. And this is how it looks with the 26 round mag. And again, it just pops straight out of there. Leave the mags out for now. Let's take a look at the trigger of the Parrot here. And of course, as we said before, the gun, it is unloaded. And it is a single action only pistol. And let's take a quick look at it here. It's breaking at 1.5 pounds. The trigger shoe itself, it's flat-ish. So it has this little curve down here, but it works really well because your finger, the pad of your finger, it puts it in the perfect place every time you come here with this little curve down here. On most CZ pistols, because I've got medium-sized hands, the trigger reach tends to be an issue. With this one, it is no issue at all. It's very, very comfortable. You got the competition hammer in the back, and now take a look at this. You're at the wall, right there. Again, wall. And then you push through it, and it breaks. It is just unbelievable. And the reset, there. It is somewhat tactile, but it is audible. And then you push, you're at the wall right away, and it breaks. I mean, this is just, I hope it's giving it justice. Let me see if I can do it correctly here with the light. And the focus right there. And you let it go. There's the reset. And the break. It is, I can tell you that is probably the best trigger that I've had the pleasure of pulling. Absolutely amazing. So what else do you get in the box? You get a mag loader, but this is a cheap plastic mag loader, nothing special. You get the extra, you get the slide lock levers. There's the typical, they look typical CZ. You get 2 extra ones in the case. CZ recommends that these are changed around every 3,000 rounds. So for most people, that's not going to be an issue, but competition shooters may go through the 3,000 rounds in no time. So they've got the one on the gun, and they get 2 more as spares. And what I couldn't remember earlier is the takedown pins. So the takedown pins, you get 4 of them in addition to the one mounted on the gun, and you can choose which style you install, whether you want it to be the one that the slide locks open or the slide does not. So that is a look at the amazing CZ Parrot. And I thank you for your patience in letting me stumble through this. They called me and they said, we have something that it is right up your alley, and there's only 5 of them ever sent to the US on a given year, so I had to come and get it. So thank you so much. I appreciate it very much. I appreciate Point Blank in Carmel, Indiana for allowing me to film this other Czechmate in black as a comparison. And perhaps, just perhaps, we can do a comparison with a Phoenix Redback, one of my all-time favorite pistols. They're all in the same price range. So what do you think? Do we do a Redback comparison? Let me know in the comments. If you have a Parrot, this Parrot, what do you think of it? Was it worth the price of admission? Do you have the black Czechmate? And if yes, do you feel that that is plenty and it's not worth the extra money for the Parrot? Let me know what you think. I look very much forward to your thoughts. Please remember that I post videos every Friday morning, and when I can, also on Wednesday mornings. I'm also very active on my Instagram. You'll see ahead of time what I'm working on and things that I don't show on YouTube. Thank you very much for stopping by. I look forward to your comments one more time. And until the next time, God bless.